Placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles, the genders, and place yourself where you fit in the story, okay? All right, so Leo placements. Let's see what you guys need to. This is your March reading. Let's see what you guys need to know for the month of March. What do Leo placements need to know for the month of March 2025? Leo placements. Leo. Leo. Okay, so we have neglect, number 20. Somebody could be born on the 10th, the 1st, the 28th, the 18th, the 9th, or the 20th or 2nd of a month. Neglect. So, oh. You see how she's playing with this doll? I mean, she's playing with this doll here that looks, I don't know if y'all can, damn, I can't focus it in, but she's playing with, I gotta get, okay, anyways. She's playing with a doll that's dressed and look just like her. So, I don't know if somebody, this could be like some child neglect that somebody could have experienced growing up. For the month of March, Leo placements, there could be something about child neglect, like something about your inner child. And you see how the background is dark, is black, and then there's the crack in the wall. You guys can't see it properly, but there's like a crack here. So cracks in the foundation of somebody's upbringing could be being brought up for this month of March, or something surrounding a child. Okay, if not, it could be, again, your inner child. But we have restore, again, a mother and child here. So somebody could be trying to you can have a parent, you could be a grown adult, Leo, and you can have a parent that wants to, if they're still alive, they could want to reconnect with you. Or you could be wanting to reconnect with a child here, it could be your inner child. But let's see, who had restore? Aquarius had restore, and Aquarius is your sister sign. So you definitely want to go watch Aquarius, okay? But we're going to, because this is a new deck, we're going to read, let's see what it says. 20, neglect. Don't allow bitterness to overcome you. Distracted and seclusion. Here, you feel abandoned. You are doubtful of your significance. You've lost track of your everyday pursuits due to the funk you are in. It feels as if everyone's life is moving at a steady upward pace, and you aren't being considered or included. Upward, you make amends with your inner child. Yes, you remember her or he for who he or she is, and you apologize for not considering her or his feelings more often. You comprehend that every feeling has a root, and every root must be discovered for total wellness. You take the necessary steps to improve your overall health. So for some of you guys, Leo placements, there could be something where the month of March, and I'm not saying March is, you could have been felt neglected or not considered or not appreciated or something like that years ago, months ago, but something about, because this is about your March reading, something about the month of March or March is calling for you to focus on restoring your relationship with your inner child, reparenting yourself, whether you have kids of your own or not. Reparent yourself, especially if you have kids, because if you have kids, reparenting yourself is going to make you a better parent. Okay, and for those of you that don't have kids, if you work with kids or you have friends that have kids or you're around kids, or even just be a better human being. A lot of people that are running around here, killing people, raping people, harming people, there's a disconnect in their inner child. Something has not been right with them, most likely since they were a child. All right, let's just be, so there's something about the month of March that is calling for you to restore something regarding your inner child. You could be feeling neglected or abandoned as an adult, or there could be a child around you that is asking for more attention. They need more, they need more of your time. This could be a little girl for some of you, or a little boy. Flip and switch it, right? Regardless, here, there's some type of, there's a need for more. There's some type of like inner child healing. That's definitely needed. But I don't know if some of you guys could have felt left out of something, or somebody here could know that you have issues of abandonment. Maybe you were alone a lot, or you felt that way as a child, and somebody here may use that against you. I feel like somebody here could purposely exclude you from things, or somebody here could be trying to trigger you. Somebody could be trying to trigger somebody to abandon a child, or abandon just wanting to nurture themselves. A lot of you guys, if you've been having feelings of like feeling abandoned, feeling unwanted, feeling stagnant, get to the root of it. What does it mean? Because everybody goes through periods of stagnancy, but when you're going through a period of, you're feeling stagnant, or things aren't really going that well for you in life, and you see people around you doing well, does that make you feel abandoned? That could be jealousy disguised as really a fear of being left behind, because there could be some abandonment wound there. Okay, or or if you have a child, or you just have, a partner or a friend who kind of just want to do things separate from you, you may feel a little bit triggered by that. All right, so this deck is very deep. What's neglect here? Yeah, the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. I feel like somebody has a crippling fear of being abandoned and neglected. And that's because somebody was abandoned and neglected, whether emotionally, psychologically, or maybe even physically as a child in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was intended to or not. And this could have been a major distraction from somebody just having a hard time staying focused in school. This could have showed up, or it could be showing up in somebody's bad grades, their inability to concentrate, inability to focus. Somebody here could have had a parent. I'm seeing a scenario with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this Temperance in reverse, Sag energy. You or somebody can have Sagittarius in their chart, Knight of Swords, Gemini, Taurus, Magician, Virgo, Gemini again, and the Fool card, Aries, Aquarius, and the Emperor, Aries. So, but I'm seeing a parent. I'm seeing a parent that is helping the child with homework, and if the child doesn't get things right, or they don't know something right away, somebody's parent didn't have patience when it comes, somebody's parent didn't have patience when it comes to like homework and things like that. They just could not be bothered with it. It was just, they could have had a lot on their plate. They could have been working a lot. They could have they could have had their own things that they didn't heal through. So, they just, nobody's perfect, but it's important to acknowledge where these root feelings come from so you can heal through them. If not, if you act like it's no big deal, or you act like it never happened, or it didn't exist, you're not going to heal from it. You're just not. And if you do have kids, it's going to spill over to them. Or if you have grandkids one day, or if you have nieces and nephews or younger siblings, it's going to spill over to that. And even if it's not that, it's gonna affect you. It will affect you. It will affect your ability to do things. If something is affecting somebody's performance, or when somebody was a child, they didn't really perform well in school, or they could have had a behavioral issue or whatever. It's something going on in a home. Or this could be something with you as an adult that's being triggered. But Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Somebody here, this is like fear, paranoia. Somebody feels really isolated. Somebody's feeling isolated. They're feeling neglected. They're feeling really alone. It's like, maybe if somebody does have kids, their kids are like the only thing that's keeping them going. Really? Yeah. Somebody's favorite color could be purple, or red, or orange. Green is here. What's going on with Leo with neglect? Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. This got something to do with somebody's finances. Maybe somebody feels like they can't really go out or do anything because they don't really have the money to, or they have to, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You guys can have Earth in your chart. You're dealing with somebody that does. Aries here as well. The King of Pentacles. Somebody here could be born in April. Yeah, the Moon. There's spheres here. Yeah, the Empress here. Somebody here could be pregnant. and they could be stuck in a house alone, or somebody here could have abandoned somebody while they were pregnant, or somebody's mother could have, when somebody's mother carried them while pregnancy, they transferred over a lot of their, somebody's mother has transferred over a lot of their child, like a lot of their wounds, because you know the mother, the subconscious, and the moon is the subconscious, and the moon is the mother. Cancer energy, Cancer, Pisces, and the Empress, Taurus, Libra. The moon is the mother, so is the Empress. So somebody's mother could have been going through a lot of things while they were pregnant, and you know, the umbilical cord is attached to the baby and the mother. I don't know why people, or how people can deny that type of stuff. I don't know how people can sit there and say, oh, well, how? The umbilical cord, the same thing that sustains the child while it's in the mother's stomach, is the same thing that allows transfer of energy and emotions from the mother to the baby. Pregnancy and childbirth and child creation, sex, all of that is very spiritual. I don't know how people don't like, but anyways, some of you guys may want to, if your mother's still alive, you may want to discuss, you know, what she was going through during her pregnancy. I feel like somebody's mother hides a lot of secrets, or they keep a lot of their emotions and, you know, how they feel to themselves. Or this could be you as a mother figure that does this. Or if you even if you don't have kids, right? Man, if you're a man or a woman, because we got the King of Pentacles here, that's that's a masculine energy. Somebody here keeps a lot of their wounds and feelings to themselves. What else for neglect? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody here, yeah, Eight of Cups. Yes, I don't know. Somebody here could be relocating and is triggering somebody moving forward, or somebody feels really left behind. Somebody could be trying to block and stop somebody from a new beginning, or they're protesting against it. Like, oh, I don't think that's gonna work, or I don't think you should do it like that. I think you should reconsider, or I think you should. You know, this could be a mother, this could be like the mother of your child, or the father of your child, or this could be you, or this could be a friend, a family member. It can be, hey, Maliki, hey, this could be somebody here feels neglect. Somebody feels like they're being left behind and abandoned, because maybe somebody wants to abandon a situation. Maybe there's like a painful ending that's happening. Maybe somebody could be relocating. They could be, yeah. Somebody's leaving something behind, or somebody feels left behind. They feel abandoned by someone or something. Or this is somebody's innate fear. What's the Hermit in reverse? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And what's making it harder for somebody to deal with these emotions or thoughts is they're not speaking up about it. They're not saying anything. So if, you know, if people don't know what you're feeling and why, somebody may not even know why they feel what they're feeling, really. There's a lack of awareness here with this King of Swords in reverse within a person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. Somebody could be born in January. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Mercury and Virgo. Somebody could be losing a lot of money. Maybe something could definitely be going on financially with somebody. They may have somebody may have a lot to juggle, a lot to balance. Somebody here is trying their best to keep up with stuff. I feel like somebody here could be used to being a provider and they can't. Maybe because of their financial situation, and they're afraid of being left behind or abandoned by their family or people around them. Or everybody else seems to be stable and they're not. Okay, but just keep in mind, if this is you that's feeling this way, Leo, everybody's path is so, this is why it's so, this is why I hate how the world is so capitalist. You know, everything's about money and how you look. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse is like, you know, family, it's like about image, family image and how things look, not how things feel. And this could have really taken a psychological toll on somebody, where it didn't really matter what was going on in the house as long as we didn't look like what we were going through in the house. As long as you don't look like you're being neglected, as long as you don't look like you're being neglected and abandoned, it doesn't matter if you are or not. And neglect and abandonment can look like different things. It can just simply be a parent in the house with a child, and the child is always playing by themselves. Or it could be where a child is the only child and they don't really have no friends, they don't have no social life, or you know what I'm saying, somebody has, you know. And when you have people like that, when people that go through things like this, it teaches a person that they can't rely on nobody but themselves. So when they do go into these dark places mentally, emotionally, and psychologically, it really takes a toll on them. It really does. But somebody here is not really speaking up. Either they're unaware of this, that's the root cause of it, or they're just not saying something. I just heard, oh, I can't hear you. Somebody's parent could have ignored them. Like if a child was crying, their mother could have said, I can't hear you. La 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 la. Like a parental figure could have tuned them out. Trigger warning. I feel like these readings are going to be pretty trigger warning because this deck is very deep. But, you know, these March readings have been pretty. I don't know what's going on in March. Can y'all tell me? Because for the March readings so far have been like a little intense. But yeah. What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Maybe money. Like I said, money and how things look was the only thing that was really that, you know, somebody here could have been trying to live, but basically they've been trying to keep up with the Joneses, live a double life, you know, just now somebody's having to kind of balance with what they make do with what they have. Somebody here could be living paycheck to paycheck. Somebody here could be working 2 jobs. They could be trying to hustle. And if you see their face, they look like, oh, I'm just trying to get by. It's like somebody here is barely getting through the day. Whether it's because of their finances or them just psychologically. Somebody here with the King of Pentacles in reverse could be really superficial. They put a lot of emphasis on how things look, what they dress like, what they look like. Somebody's health could be declining. Something could be fluctuating with somebody's health. Their weight. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Their money for sure. The Magician in reverse. And for some of you guys, if this is your parent and you're a grown adult, your parent may never acknowledge what they've done to you. And you guys may have, and that's tough to make. You could, even if you try to have a conversation with this person, they may say, well, you know, what did you expect? Or what, you know, well, what, you know, it's not my fault. I had a whole bunch of I had a lot to do on my own, or I had this, that, and the third. And, you know, the goal isn't to make anybody feel bad or point the finger. It's just to say, hey, dad or mom or whatever, you know, you made me feel like this, or the lack of attention, the lack of whatever did this to me as an adult. And whether they apologize or validate you or not, I just think you just, even if you don't want to say it to them, because some of you guys, you may have parents who aren't even here anymore, okay? Even if you don't say it to them, you can just say it out loud, like, oh shit, I have fears of abandonment and I get jealous when I see people doing better than me because I'm afraid of being left behind. That right there, just saying that out loud to yourself can even do a lot for you. Somebody could also be in a situation with like a spouse or a long-term partner who's being financially abusive as well. Somebody could be trying to take somebody puts all their power into their finances. So somebody could be wanting to make somebody feel super dependent on them and just in the house a lot, in a dark room type shit. Like look at the card. Anyways, what's the Magician in reverse? Gemini, Virgo, a lack of clarity, Knight of Cups. So if there's a lack of material resources, it's because the universe is trying to get somebody to tap into their eternal resources, creativity, you know, truth, clarity, you know, what excites them, their passions, their hobbies, their skills, their knowledge, things like that. Something is an invitation with this Knight of Cups for somebody here to kind of do things or move forward in a different way. Maybe somebody puts too much emphasis on their money. They need to put more emphasis on their heart, their feelings, connections around them. You know, kids, if there's kids, or their own inner child. Kids or not, inner child healing is very important. Yeah, the Sun in reverse, the Three of Swords here, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody really needs to abandon some type of either mentality about money and stability and image. Or, I'm getting a lot. The Sun in reverse, yeah, Leo energy. Somebody's ego doesn't want, somebody here could be born with this Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could be an August, Virgo, August, Leo. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, Leo, to be exact. So somebody maybe they're on a cusp, or you can have Virgo or Leo in your chart, whatever. But somebody doesn't finish things that they start. You know, that type of emotional trauma and psychological stuff it can weigh on your performance in life, how you perform, your ability to stay committed to things, and it does affect. I'm telling y'all, it does. Somebody here doesn't really have the clarity that they need because there's some type of trauma that is being asked of them to face, and they're just not facing it. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Tower. Aries, Scorpio. You can have Aries or Scorpio in your chart. What's the Tower? Or you're dealing with somebody that does. There could be a breakup that's really triggering somebody. But it's like I said, it's an invitation. Oh my God. Come through. It's an invitation. With that Knight of Cups is an invitation. And I think it's an invitation from Spirit, from God, Allah, from Source, whoever you believe in. It's an invitation for somebody to really look inside. To really look at their childhood. To really examine themselves. But it's an invitation for somebody to renew. Somebody really needs to tap. Look, the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, Six of Cups. Look up the Six of Cups. Please look up the Six of Cups. It's about childhood. It's about youth. I mean, this reading is self-explanatory. It's very, you know, somebody is being invited to get into their heart space, cry, feel their feelings. Yeah, reconnect with their inner child or a child. Anyways, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, discord. I feel like this is discord and disharmony within a person's self. This could also come up as major trust issues and trusting people. It's like, I don't want to feel alone, but I don't want to open up to anybody either, because the people or person that I did open up to and did depend on, they abused it or abused me. So, but little do a person know, the reason probably why you chose that type of person that you couldn't really count on is because of your inner child, you know, that inner child healing, that inner child wound that you got from that particular parent that gave it to you in the first place. When you don't deal with those, we tend to date people that mirror that whatever parent and child dynamic that we had with the parent who gave us the most grief. It is what it is. And the more people deny it, the more it takes a toll and effect on people. Morgan LaFay, hey, cross-watching here. Bad childhoods don't excuse bad behavior. It's down for you to make the change. I think it's very true for my Leo ex. He's 50 now and will never change. And some people don't. Yeah, it's not an excuse, but there's some people in the reading who actually are going through things and they want to change. That's who I'm talking to. But no, it doesn't excuse behavior. I'm giving y'all clarity, but I'm, you know, yeah, for whoever cares to change. But yeah, he got issues clearly, but that's on him. I wouldn't even cross-watch for him, really. Don't even cross-watch for him. Ugh. Anyways, this could be disharmony. This could have put a main strain on a person's dating life. Somebody may even struggle with issues with their sexuality. They don't make the best choices in partners. And that's what somebody here needs to also examine, how their childhood has affected how they've treated good people or how they have honored and been loyal to people who are not good for them. King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody hasn't made, somebody's choices and decisions are blowing up in their face. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. Something could be going on with somebody's health. You have the Seven of Wands, somebody in reverse, Mars and Leo. When you do bring this up to somebody, they get really defensive, they get hostile, somebody gets easily distracted. This person with the Temperance in reverse, they can overindulge, they can do things in excess just to get them through the day. It's, you know, and doing that is not going to help you, especially if, you know, it's crazy. Somebody could feel really defeated. Somebody doesn't really have no standards. Somebody's standard is basically, if it looks good or if it makes me look good, person, place, or thing, I'm going to do it. And that's all somebody cares about. And that's crazy. And that's how somebody here can have a lot of tension in their body. All right? What's, you know, Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody could be losing a lot of money. Somebody has made poor investments within the people. Look, oh my God, y'all. The Ten of Cups, and look up the Ten of Cups in reverse and look up the Six of Cups upright, please. Somebody here could have been in a foster care. They could have been in foster care. They could have been like, you know, this could be a broken family dynamic, a one-parent household, or if it was two parents, it was dysfunctional, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. It was just, you know, and it's really kept somebody stuck. And I feel like somebody's being called, like the universe is trying to give somebody like a chance, like, hey, like they're like trying to blow, Gabriel is blowing the horn, like, oh my God, like pay attention. And somebody's just like, I'm just, you know, la la la, I'm gonna avoid my feelings, I'm gonna avoid accountability, I'm gonna avoid that I'm gonna try to leave all of this behind, and that's why they stuck. Somebody's gonna have to face their feelings one way or another. Things are only going to get worse until somebody here faces this. Their child, something about somebody's childhood that they need to face. Whether somebody got kids or not, it's something about somebody's childhood. Whether they had two parents in the house or not, something wasn't right. So, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What is that? Saturn and Taurus. A lack of growth. Something not being nurtured. I feel like somebody's personality as a child also wasn't nurtured. And you know, Leo placements, you guys have big feelings as kids. You got big feelings. And a lot of times Leos, you know, if you're a Leo placement or you're cross-watching for one and you find that like you need a lot of validation, a lot of attention, and you know you want to fit in, and you know you want to be Captain Save-A-Ho, but really it's because you know you want. Or this could be somebody. Some of you guys could have attracted somebody. So I'm gonna give y'all two things. I'm gonna give y'all two different ways. Let me finish what I was about to say. Some of you guys, you had parents or a parent that could not handle your big feelings. And the reason why this parent couldn't handle your big feelings as a kid, you were told that you were too dramatic, to shut the fuck up, stop crying. Little boys don't cry, that's for girls. Or, you know, you were told that, oh, girls don't yell or talk loud, or girls don't dress, you know, whatever y'all were told, right? You didn't that, and I'm not excusing your parents. For those of you who have shitty parents, I'm not excusing them. I'm just trying to give y'all some clarity. This is not to excuse nobody. It's clarity. Some people don't even know that they don't even know why they act the way they do until they listen to shit like this, and they're like, oh shit, that makes sense. Whether they take something whether they do something with this information or not, that's up to a person. But that's not, you know, I'm here to give the message. Anyways, that parent had a lot of secrets. That parent was harboring a lot of stuff from their own mother or their mother's side of the family, or their upbringing was really, and there could be things that your own mother or father, so I'm getting something with somebody's mother. It could be, if it's father, then flip it. But I'm getting something really thing about a mother. Somebody's own mother didn't really tell them the extent of how bad their childhood was. They could have told you some things and you would have been like, damn, that's crazy. But there could have been even deeper things that your own mother could have really went through that they kept to her. She kept to herself. And when she was pregnant with you or whatever, she transferred a lot of those things to you during pregnancy. And then when you came here, she could not. It's just, you know, when a person doesn't deal with their own emotions and they have kids, they can't deal with their toddler's tantrums. Somebody had to grow up really fast. They weren't even allowed to cry. They had to just, you know, because mom just couldn't, you know, it was too much for mom. She was, you know, she couldn't deal with it. So a person has taught themselves to suppress their own emotions. And for some of you guys, this could have caused you guys to get into a marriage, long-term relationships, or partnerships, or have kids with people, kids yourself with people that just are not good, or that have made your lives harder. Some of you guys could have even attracted somebody that you felt like you had to save them, and you could have sacrificed a lot of yourself trying to save somebody because they have their own parental issues, and you felt bad for them because you knew what you came from, so that, you know, that kept you stuck. All those extreme sacrifices. For others of you, you could have been the one that needed to be saved, quote unquote, and you attracted somebody here that's been using that to control you, abuse you, especially financially. Somebody here used money and material things, so that's what's happening now. Two of Pentacles. Somebody needs to take a second look at something. out, maybe take a look at what's happening. If there's any changes, you know, in the family structure and the family dynamic, if, you know, are they going through their own milestones? Like, what's going on with them? Anyways, being a parent is more than just providing a roof over your child's head and making sure they have clean, fresh, and new clothes. That's the bare fucking minimum. They didn't ask to be here. The least you can, I honestly feel like when kids don't ask to be here, the least we can do as parents is show them a good time. That's the least we can fucking do. And we're not here forever. So teach your kids how to be self-sufficient. And self-sufficient isn't just knowing how to cook, clean, and get a job and make money. Self-sufficiency looks like knowing how to handle your emotions in a healthy way so that you don't end up, you know, turning to alcohol, drugs, weed, cigarettes, sex, and relationships that make you feel something because you weren't allowed to feel, you were allowed to feel nothing as a child. You get what I'm saying? A person who could have not been allowed to feel anything may end up attracting a very dramatic and emotionally unstable and uncontrollable partner because it makes them feel needed and it makes them feel something. This could be a parent who doesn't want their child to grow up because they're going to feel alone. But that's really because they're disconnected from themselves. And that's why it's very important when you have kids of your own, if for those of you that have kids or want kids or can have kids, it's very important, or even if you can't have kids, it's very important to make sure you are always connected to that inner child within you. So when people around you or your own kids or your own partners or things happen in life, you're not spiraling out of control, going into the deep end like that, like this. Especially if things changing your finances, and especially when you've been told, whether intentionally or unintentionally, that money and how you look and how you dress is more important than how you feel. A person that's down that don't got no money, they will sit there and scam. They'll get themselves put in jail. They'll get themselves put in harm's way. They'll put other people in harm's way that they care about if they get wrapped up in the wrong people. People don't, and a person that is not even thinking like that because it's been ingrained in them for so long that money and how you look and what you have is more important than your emotions. And I feel like the universe, Allah, God, whoever you're subscribed to, is giving somebody the invitation to examine their feelings. So if somebody don't got no job, they can't get a job, or they're broke or whatever, it's intentional. It's being done intentionally. Or they get jobs and then something happens and they got to leave, or they get fired or whatever, it's intentional. It's to get somebody to sit their ass the fuck down and look at why they are the way they are. And until somebody does that, they're going to be broke, or they're going to keep they're going to keep going, you know, going in between jobs. Things are going to keep fluctuating. Two of Pentacles, Jupiter and Capricorn. I don't even know what to title this. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here is going to have to learn to manage with what they have. That's what somebody's also being taught. Somebody's also being taught to get out of this. There's an airplane flying. I know you're like, damn, she yelling in the thing. But you know, I'm sorry, I get real passionate. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Mercury and Taurus. This is like coming out of the cold. And somebody's going to have to, in order for somebody here to see a physical and a change in their finances, their health or whatever, they're going to have to change their mindset first. And in order for somebody to change their mindset and change their behavior, they have to examine their feelings. Feelings create behaviors. Behaviors create experiences, and those experiences create patterns. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, negative patterns on repeat. Somebody's going to have to break some type of pattern in order for them to get into this Nine of Pentacles. Upright. Independence. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in reverse, recovery. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Two of Cups. There could be something going on with a breakup. The Lovers in reverse is a breakup. The Two of Cups is in reverse is a breakup. Or this could be somebody here that could be an on-again, off-again connection. Somebody could be trying to hold on to somebody, or hold on to... Somebody here could be penny pinching. But somebody could be trying to hold on to a relationship or a connection because of their abandonment issues. Somebody doesn't want to be abandoned, but they're going to be abandoned, or they're going to feel abandoned regardless. The Hermit in reverse is like extreme isolation. This is somebody here, even when they're around people, they feel neglected and they feel alone. Somebody here could be in a relationship, a marriage, and because they're with an incompatible or wrong partner, they feel alone anyway. So it's like somebody rather, well, at least I have a warm body that's alive and in the same house with me. So that's all that matters. But yet that's the same person that's contributing to these feelings of neglect and isolation that's constantly being triggered because they're not the right person for you. They're mirroring back your childhood dynamic you had with the parent that made you feel this way. Two of Cups in reverse, Venus and Cancer. Yeah, the Chariot and the Ten of Swords. Gemini, Sun energy, Cancerian energy here. I see somebody moving forward. I see a painful ending happening, and this painful breakup, this painful ending, this painful whatever that's going on is going to really help somebody really push. The worst of something is going to be over. Somebody here could be at rock bottom. Somebody may have to hit rock bottom, unfortunately. There could be a family dynamic being broken up, or somebody could be suddenly departing or suddenly leaving a home or whatever, an environment or whatever. But it has to happen this way. Somebody's going to have to be forced to feel. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. First it hurts, and then, first it hurts, and then you feel better. Somebody's child could be leaving home or moving out or something like that. For those of you who have grown kids, and maybe it's triggering for y'all. Everybody's story is different. But that Ten of Swords is a really painful ending. Somebody here could be hitting rock bottom. Okay, somebody's being pushed out of their comfort zone. This may be the first time somebody's single for the first time in their life. Somebody may not be somebody here could, is used to on again and off again connections, or they're used to going from one person to the next, or they're used to breaking up with somebody, no matter how toxic and dysfunctional it is. I feel like there's something about a family dynamic that's being shattered. Or it needs to. Something about somebody moving away, or again, there's some type of separation or disconnect that's going to be triggering. But I'm behind time. Let's get a sacred chakra message. And we have letting. Oh my God, Leo! If y'all don't get we have letting go, number 17. Somebody's being forced to let something go. Period. Somebody's being forced to let this go. And rigidity. Somebody here could be being really rigid, really stubborn, but somebody here is going to have to learn flexibility. They're going to have to learn how to share. They're going to have to learn how to just let go. They're going to have to learn. Let's get you a self-care message. Somebody here is going to have to learn how to adapt. And we got soak in the bath. So some of y'all can need to take a nice long bath. Do some abundance planning. Write down your goals. Write down what you want, what you would like to achieve for the rest of the year, and break it down by monthly goals, if that works for you, or quarterly, or whatever, whatever, how many months is left. And then write down who will you need to be in order to achieve those things. Will you need to be a disciplined person, a flexible person, an open person, a create, what type of habits and traits will you need to adapt to become who you need to become to achieve what it is you would like to achieve. Okay, so just look at your goals as commitments. Who do I need to become to be able to commit to this? And what do I need to let go of? What do I need to face? What do I need to restore within myself that I cannot get from nobody else? No relationship, no sex, no money, no drugs, no nothing. What is something that it has to be restored within you, period. One more, let me get, and we got dance, number 18. So some of y'all could like to dance, or some of y'all need to move your bodies. Yes, fam. Oh my God, Leo, fuck y'all. Number 23, family, child. Anyways, I don't lie. Clear your energy. Some of you guys could be breaking generational curses. You're meant to. And this is, you're not meant to follow your parents' footsteps. You're not meant to raise your kids the way you were raised you're not meant to date people that mimic how, the nasty or sad feelings somebody, a parent made you feel. However it's going, because not everybody has kids or wants kids or can have kids. So everything is not going to be involving kids, but definitely something about inner child. So This is your reading. Go move your body. Go dance. Some of you guys could be good dancers, or that dancing would be a good way for you to move your body. Something with your root chakra and your sacral chakra. Okay, Leo? But this is your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.